Hello. I am going to do my Labyrinth deck unboxing. So I got the music playing in the background and hi Brenda. So it still has the plastic on it. I haven't done anything with it yet. So I know I am like super excited for this. Like anybody that has been watching or following along with me knows that I have been sick the past couple of weeks. So, hold on. So, no, I have been sick, and I just recently got my third eye unblocked, so I'm able to do readings and stuff again. So I thought, you know what, I'll treat myself. So I started looking, and this just kind of popped out at me and was like, you need this in your life. So, okay. So it opens up, and this was my favorite book, my first book I whenever I was little. I remember reading it. The book looks like the doorway with the goblins, and this is going to be really interesting. I may have to watch the movie again after reading this, after looking. All right, so let's get started with the cards. The first card up in the deck is the Fool, of course, and that is Sarah is the Fool card. But let me just, you got to see the back. Hello, Mariah. So, I mean, it's the doorway. Do you remember the doorway? Yes. Okay. So the magician, of course, is Jareth. Very regal looking with his spear and the goblins all down underneath him, and you also see a snake there. You see the serpent on the side. The high priestess is actually, um, and I never knew what they were called. At the end of the movie, well, whenever they're fighting the rocks. Anyway, the guy with the spiked helmet is the high priestess. Okay. The empress is the stepmother. Emperor is the father. Of course, the emperor is the father figure. The hierophant is Hoggle. Yay, Hoggle. The lovers card is the dancers. Remember from the ball, the masquerade ball. The chariot is Merlin and, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting his name. Sir Didymus? Sir Didymus, am I right? Strength card is the rock guy. Remember, the goblin is sitting down in the center of the rock breaker's head. The hermit is the wise man with the. Is that a peacock? I never did figure out what kind of bird that was. It was a dodo, supposed to be a dodo, like from Alice in Wonderland, or what? The Wheel of Fortune card is the tiles from the movie. Remember how the tiles kept moving? Justice card is we're the helping hands. It really helps whenever you know the movie. The Hanged Man, of course, is Ludo hanging upside down. Fate card. So That's card number 13. So that would be the devil card. Okay, get the power. Power. Okay. So the fake card is Jareth whenever he was the I call him the panhandler, the one that was tra la la. Temperance card is the knockers. So keeping things in balance. Now the demon cards are the fieries. The tower card is the castle. So you can see the castle and as the tower card. The star is the angry bear. Now this has got me kind of confused because I do not remember an angry teddy bear. The moon is the peach and the two crows. The sun is the baby and the sun. Judgment is the four guys. The guards. The guards. Judgment's the guards. The world, of course, is the labyrinth. Okay, so I guess wands would be... Nope, swords. Well, I'm just going to have to wing it here. I can look it up, but I like winging it a little better. Okay, so the king of poles is... I guess these are all goblins. I'll just kind of go through the king... The queen, yeah, they're all the goblins from like the final fight. So I'm guessing the poles definitely be swords. No, because okay, so they're wands. Poles are wands. Poles are wands. Okay. Because there's the ace of poles. So there's like staffs and things like that. So it's definitely wood element. I'm not going to go through and show you all of those. Now, I'm going to kind of skip ahead here a little bit. So it looks... The king and queen of junk. It's so cute. Okay, remember, nah, I'm just a worm. He's the king of junk, you know. Hello, the little worm is the king of junk. The panhandling old lady is the queen of junk. A knight of junk is the rocks. Maybe I should look these up because there's under the junk thing there are wheels, there are vegetables. And then okay. I am going to consult the book for a moment and look at what yeah, okay. Poles are definitely wands. And junk. No, and that can't be right. Anybody that has these cards, please comment and kind of help me out here. Because Junk definitely. Okay, so junk would be the equivalent to the pentacles or the coins. Okay, so the king of feathers is the owl. The queen of feathers is a fairy. No, I don't recall a fairy in the movie. Like I said, I have to watch this again. The knight of feathers is the little goblin that sits inside of the big rock crusher's head. Okay. Now, like I said, feathers is literally actually just feathers. I mean, they're beautifully drawn, but it's just feathers. All right. Get to the King of Pots, which I can guarantee that is at least yes. Watch the movie again, definitely. King of Pots. So this would be like the King of Cups. So it's literally just the goblins and with pots and this one, the Knight of Pots is the cannon, the little cannon that they had. The Page of Pots was the little bomb that just kind of bounced around, looking like Humpty Dumpty. And then the Ace of Pots are all like cauldrons. And that is it for the Labyrinth deck. I could try to do a reading for somebody if somebody wanted a reading. We could try it. If I can't get anything from it, I will consult the book since I just took it out. But that's just to kind of see how it is. So if you want me to give it a try, I'll be more than happy to. Let me see. So this tarot deck is by Insight Editions. The tarot deck and guidebook, Jim Henson's Labyrinth, art by Thomas Ninjo, and the forward is actually written by Brian Froud. And if you do not know who Brian Froud is, he was the baby in the movie. The creator. No. Is Brian the son? I thought Brian was the son of the creator. Not the creator. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let me get these shuffled, and I will just pull a couple cards, and we'll see what Jareth has to say. How about that? Whoa. Okay. Ludo, the Hanged Man, has come out. So he is saying, although things are not looking exactly the way you want them to right now, give it time and things will straighten out. Okay. Commercials. Playing YouTube in the background. Okay, Justice, the helping hands. So maybe someone is reaching out to you to help you with this current situation, but you're being a little resistant. Eventually, you're going to be set down in the place where you need to be, but in the meantime, you just need to take a step back. Temperance, the door knockers. So definitely take your time and look at how things are going. Which way you want them to go. So here we go. All right, and I will I just wanted to come on here and do the unboxing of the Labyrinth deck. Like I said, I was really excited about it. I will have that on my show this week. I'm going to play with it a little bit more before I bring it on the show. And stay tuned for a special edition of just a special show with me. Live Thursday night, ladies' night. Ladies get free readings in honor of Women's Month of March. So I will see you all again shortly.